think I've got a rare Patio 112. White little speckles on it and green paint. One made. This is the only one made, as far as I know. Hey guys, and how's it going? Maniac Mower here. Previously on the channel, we have been working on this 1968 John Deere 110. This is the one that I had. It was a parts donor. We pulled the transmission out of it for another project. And for whatever reason, I decided I wanted to fix this thing up. I think I just wanted a 110. So I've been working on it, bringing it back to life. Last video, we pulled the shifter lever off and looked inside of there, and we're going to try to bend it, but I ended up ordering a different one. This is the new one right here I ordered. My buddy took it with him last time he was here. He made a gasket for it, and he also did a seal. I want to thank him for that. Trying to think of what else we did on this tractor. I think that's it. One thing I need to hunt down for it is I need to hunt down a gas tank. Also, in the last video, we were deciding on what I wanted to do with an engine, because this engine right here, or that engine over there, had a stud broke off in the crank, and I'd have to do something completely different to make it work with the tractor. So I decided I would go with this engine for the 110. So we're going to put everything off of that motor onto this motor right here. So hopefully at the end of the video, we will have that engine dropped into this tractor, bolted up, and have the belt going to it, get a mule drive put in there, and get all that squared away. And I think that's it. So that's the plan, hopefully. Let's go on ahead and try it out. Let's see what we got. Outside currently, I'm sure you guys saw that at the beginning clip I made of the 112, but it is currently snowing outside. So if anybody would be interested in some snow plowing videos, let me know, and I will have to make one or two or a few. So I think that's where we're at for right now. So let me go on ahead and I will get over there to that motor. We'll get everything pulled off that engine, put it on this engine. I think I'm going to end up sticking with the factory muffler that the 110s had, 110s and 112s, such as this muffler right here. I may end up taking the one off of that 69 112 I've got, because that one's in a lot better shape. This is the one off of the 68, and I'm sure you guys remember that muffler. So I need to find a muffler for that 68 actually, because it sounds like it's straight piped, which it doesn't sound bad at all, but it's just kind of loud. So got to do something about that. And then I think for the 110 we just need to do the engine and get that mounted up. We'll do that in this video too, get that shift lever mounted onto that transmission and drop the fender pan on. I think other than, I don't know if I want to put lights on this tractor or not. I don't think I'm going to, because I don't have headlights for it. Actually, I take that back. I'm not sure. I don't have a bezel, but I'm not sure if any of these bulbs are good or not. I don't think they are, but I do have a couple of bulbs over here. Maybe we could rig it up with headlights. I don't know. We'll see. Then here's another bulb. Oh, this one's broken. So we'll see. Let's go on ahead and get into this project and just, I don't know, see where it takes us. Have to find a grill and a headlight bezel. I think I've got a grill. I don't have a headlight bezel though. I might make one, and I might end up making a grill too. The grill I have isn't the correct grill. It's been on this tractor before. I think you guys have probably seen it. So let's go on ahead and dive into it. Let's go on ahead and get this gear shifter put in. I also went on there and I put the front grill on. It's just sitting there for looks. I haven't bolted it down or anything yet. So let's go on ahead. What size? There's a 10 millimeter if I'm correct, right? I don't remember. We'll find out though, I'm sure. Glad to finally have this back. Let's take that. Still looks clean. I don't remember what gear we had it in. I think we had it in neutral when we took it off here. Right? I think we did. So we're gonna hope we're gonna hope it was in neutral and that it wasn't in another gear. So we'll put this gasket down on here. I never cleaned that surface up, did I? It'll be alright. Should be at least. I couldn't find one of these gaskets on eBay or anywhere, so I just had him make one. He told me he'd do it as a favor for getting that 212 going again for him. Which is actually still here, by the way. It's in the other room. What is that? Uh-oh, that's... Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. What am I doing wrong? That cannot be right. Where's the gear? Hold on a minute. That can't be right at all. There. I think now it's in. Something don't seem right. Let's try and line one of these guys up and try sending the bolt through. And then can you tell I've never done this before? This is my first time. I'm sure you can. I want to know why it's pointing that way. Oh, I think I've got it figured out. Nope. That looks right there, but okay, what's that looks right. So we want this flat side here. Huh. You guys seeing something that I'm not? Wait a minute. That just seems like it's up too high. Way up too high. We'll get one of these started, I guess. Well, let's get this run through here. There we go. Got one. Now Now we just got to find out where exactly it goes. I think it goes here. That don't seem right to me though. In that spot, I just don't know why. I feel like this should be down. And it looks like it's sitting up too high. It might be, it might not be. I guess we're gonna have to just put it together and find out. Anybody else thinking I may have gotten the wrong shift lever? Or did he put it in upside down? Let me step back and take a look at it. I don't know, maybe it isn't right. Let me go look at another tractor real quick. Yeah, something's definitely not right. So I have suspicion to believe that that is upside down, and I will show you why. If you look down, oh, you can't see it. Let me grab my flashlight. If you look right there, see how when that goes in, it goes down like that. When I look at the 68, let me turn my light on. See that, how it goes straight back right there? That goes straight down. So I think that was put in backwards. So, no harm done. I'll just have to send him a message and tell him, hey, you put my thing in upside down. So, that sucks. Let me get back with you guys. I'm going to go send him a message. After I do that, I'll flip the camera on and I guess we'll see where it goes from there. So, stay tuned. So I just sent him a message about that. It's actually kind of funny to see that. It made my day. So I just sent him a message. We'll see what he says. No harm done, like I said. I just think it's kind of funny to see that. So we'll get back into it. Maybe I'll end up taking it apart and seeing if I can fix it, but probably won't mess with it. So we'll see. So let's go on ahead and get this cover taken off of here. I think I am going to end up painting this black because that's the color it's supposed to be, that, and I have some black paint. So we're going to paint it. Let me look for my... I bring you guys over here and show you. I ended up doing some painting. I painted the shrouds all up, as you can see. I painted the flywheel screen, the air filter cover, this. And I also painted the flywheel, as you can see. Not sure if I'm going to end up painting the flywheel bolt, the nut, or the washer. Probably not. I am probably going to also bring the air filter cover over here and paint it up as well. I should probably do that. So I guess that'll be next. So unfortunately I figured out I'm going to have to do a lot more swapping than what I intended to do. Because that engine over there doesn't have the plate on it for a stator. This does. So I'm going to have to take this plate off of this engine and swap it with the plate over on that motor. Which kind of sucks. after what I did to get this running. Hopefully it'll line right up and it'll work just fine without many issues or any issues at all. So I could just leave the stator on here, but for now we're just going to take it off. That's probably the best way to go. So let me get this off of here. I'm hoping to have the engine running today. Well, that's not going to happen because those shrouds and the flywheel are all over there being painted. I forgot about that. So yeah, this won't be running today, but hopefully we'll be close to getting it running today. By the time this is on that engine, we should be just about right to the point where once that dries up, we get everything put back on that shroud, it should work. But I'm just going to leave that on there. 7/16 I think is the size of those bolts. So let me grab a 7/16. Actually, it might be half, but we'll try 7. Oh, perfect. 7 fit. See, now this would have been the best opportunity when this was already loose to do this. It's really unfortunate that we had to find out that that crankshaft was what happened to what had happened, because I was looking forward to using this engine. But we'll end up probably putting it back on that round fender like I said before, so maybe not. Like I said though, I don't know. That one's loose and that one's loose. Okay. Wish I could just pull this stator off here, but I don't see that happening because that wire is caught and I don't want to rip the wires out of the stator because this is a good stator. There we go. So now I'm going to be very surprised if this doesn't want to pull off here. I don't want to ruin that gasket, but at the same time it doesn't really seem to want to come off. This is a bearing plate. There's a bearing back here, by the way. So that might be what our problem is. Give it a little bit of a love tap here. As well. That don't seem like it's doing anything. We could try prying on it with a take it easy. Like I said, I want to take it easy on this. I don't want to ruin it. We can get it off here, that would be awesome. What's it stuck on? Get it out and try, give it a shove or two down here. Maybe it'll I was hoping I had another one of these covers. Apparently I don't. So, because I was just going to leave this one on here, take one off of a different engine. Whole crank's moving. So I think it's stuck on the crank. I wonder if it's stuck on that bearing. It feels like it's moving. It's definitely moving. We'll give it a couple of quick little shoves. I think that might have been it. But I felt like it started to come off. I don't want to say it, but it almost looks like it's pulling the whole. Oh my God. 98% pulling the crank. Looks like our oil seal's bad back here. It's dripping. That scared me. My little 10 horse over there decided to dance. If that breaks, it's going to come back and hit me in the head. So maybe I should think twice. There's the gasket. Is it too late now to put it back and maybe rethink our options? You guys think, or I think we can get this off of here? Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. Well, the bearing came out, I see. Hopefully the bearing stays on that other engine then, if that's the way it's going to be. Oh wow, it actually looks pretty damn clean in that motor. Let's go on ahead and go over here. We'll try to get this engine, that front cover off. Hopefully this one goes a little bit better, faster, and maybe the bearing stays in place, hopefully. But we'll find out, I guess, momentarily. Oh, there it is. I think it just popped loose. Sure did. Oh good. It left the bearing in there too. Seal don't look too bad. So we'll leave the seal in it. That's a got. Set that over there with that motor. And we'll put this plate on here. This is the way it should be, right? Yeah. Cool. Hopefully that'll sit right down where it needs to be. Sure feels like it did, so awesome. So let's put that there, get them lined up. Maybe we'll grab longer bolts too. Oh, I figured. I'm gonna do this lightly. I know it's probably going to be, you know what? Before I do that, I was gonna hammer down on it lightly. Maybe I had to put these wires through first. Thanks for reminding me. Oh, you better come off there. There we go. We'll get these ran through. Put this stator in. There we go. That's run. So now we'll set that down. There we go. Now, I'm going to do this lightly. I don't recommend doing this, but I wonder if that'd be better to do with a nylon hammer or a mallet. Let me grab my nylon mallet. I'll try this guy. Trying to get it to go into the bearing right now. That's what I'm doing, for those of you wondering. And I think I just got it into the bearing, and I think right there's the thread holes. So take it in evenly until it goes on tight, and this is completely seated. That's what you're supposed to do. So, or at least that's the way I've done it. Is I just tighten down on it once I get it to where I can thread the bolts in until it doesn't want to go down any farther. This one over here I might need to give another couple taps. Here's my wrench. I think it's still over here. Yes, it is right there. Give this a couple turns until it looks like it's set. Oh, it'd help if I was tightening it, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. There we go. Now we're tightening it. Let's try that again. We'll take that down till it just starts pushing on that, and then we'll start tightening down our next one. There we go. There we go. Use the impact, but I really can't get a good feel on it with the impact like I can this. I think we're just about all the way, yeah. I'd say we're just about there. That might make it. Yeah, I'd say that's a lot better than it was. Just, I wanted to get it down and where it needed to be. It was still kind of high. That solved it though. So we'll get these tight on here. Then we'll tighten it down with the wrench. And once we tighten it down with the wrench, we will be, I would say, good to go. I would say this thing is coming along pretty good so far. Our little mess, T110 POS, whatever you want to call it. So then I'll do the same exact thing I did here on that other engine over there. Go to put it back together, so won't really be much you guys miss. I'm not going to film it, getting that one put back together, because you basically just watched me do it. If you want to see me do that one, just rewatch this. Putting this back together. There we go. That's tight. Right there. I didn't tighten that one down all the way either. Not yet. There we go. That one's tight. I don't think there's a spec you're supposed to have these torqued down to. I just torque them down to where they feel like they're tight. So that's what I'm going to do here. Get this guy lined up too, and we'll... The only different thing about these two is this doesn't have a stator on it, because it's got a generator. It's going to have a generator instead of a stator. So that's the only difference between the two engines now. It'd be like how this one was when we first filmed it. So now we'll take that. There we go. Let me grab my button screwdriver. We'll tighten these down. Once I tighten these down, we should be good to go. There we go. I think this is where I'm going to leave it for tonight. I will pick up in the morning when my parts are painted or finished being painted, because my battery on the camera is dying, so get that done and taken care of off camera, and then get the battery on here charged up and be good to go. There we go. I'd say tomorrow's Monday, we should be able to get the engine put in, get some wiring done. I did find a not battery tray. I found a fuel tank for it, so we got a fuel tank now. So that should be simple. Didn't leak a bit. Awesome. That's all put together. I'm gonna put this engine over here together, and then that will be it. So, because the battery on the camera is going dead. If I end up needing to, I will pull the camera out and film something, but I probably won't. So, see you guys tomorrow. It is the next day. I took these pieces in last night and painted them. I didn't paint them in the house. I painted them out here, but I brought them back out this morning after I painted them, and they actually look pretty good. They came out nice. You can see the flywheel tin and the top engine tin and those over there. I did notice where I had this hanging, I missed right here a little bit, so I may end up having to paint that over again. And on the flywheel, right there's some missed teeth, and also this spot right here was missed, so, and a couple fins. I may end up touching that up, I may not, we'll see. Just give it a tss-tss on that, and then also a quick little tss-tss on that. I don't plan on it, but if I end up deciding to do that, I will. I probably won't let it sit out very long. I'll probably just do a quick little tss, and then a quick little tss on the flywheel as well. Then throw the flywheel on. Just let it sit and dry for maybe 5 minutes. And then throw it on here. Get all the tins on, get everything else all ready to go. Get this piece off, put the starter on, and that should be all said and done. So this can come off. So I guess moment of truth. Let's go on ahead and throw all those tins on here. Actually, we should probably put this in the tractor first and then put the tins on here and see how it does. So it'll match our fresh painted hood that somebody painted before me and put the wrong decal on. So battery light's flashing. Let me get this done. I'll put the tins on here, put the battery on the camera, and look for my other battery, and then go from there. Just did some touch-ups on the flywheel and that flywheel shroud, so we'll let them sit there for a little bit and stay warm. I've got my little hair dryer going right now to keep them warm. So hopefully that'll keep them, make them dry a little bit faster. Once they're done, I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. I'm going to take the 73 out and do a little bit of snow plowing. Not enough to film, it's just a little layer of it. I want to get it up before it freezes, so I'll be back. I figured when we let that dry, we could go on ahead and put these engine tins on here and get this all put back together. Plus there's a little bit of life left in the battery, so we'll get this all done. Use these 2 tins right here, or this one. And then it'll bolt onto the flywheel. I don't know if it goes on top of the flywheel shroud or on bottom, so I'm just going to put it on bottom of the flywheel shroud. So, oh, we got to put it on loose because of this top shroud. I don't have a shroud for over here. I know there is one, but I don't have one, so we'll just leave it how it is. If I end up finding one though, I will paint it. Probably. Maybe this shroud won't work. Or maybe it will. The generator, all threads are still there, so I just got to work around them for now. I feel like that is, that'll work right there like that. Let me grab, I think that's the wrong, yeah. Where's the one that was sitting here? Damn it. I'm not too worried about them if they end up getting scratched. That's the wrong one. Here it is, right there. I knew it was around here somewhere. For everybody wondering, yes, this piece right here is going to be coming off. I'm not leaving it on there. That's going to go off, and I'm going to put the starter right here. This tractor is going to look so weird having a freshly painted engine. We could just say it was a replacement engine, I guess. Then this shroud here, I gotta wait for that. Take that off. I'm wondering if I should have painted that starter. I don't think I should. Well, we could put the carburetor on. Let me shut the camera off quick and get that carburetor we'll put it on here next. Was going through my hoard and I ended up finding a piece that goes right here actually on another engine. So we're going to steal that piece off that motor and we're going to throw it on here and paint it. It's on that engine over there that came with that. It didn't come with the round fender, but it came off of a round fender, so we'll throw it on there and paint it. Actually, we'll paint it up first, then we'll throw it on here. I had half a mind to paint that points cover, but I don't think I'm going to. Oh, we should throw this on here first. Have that on the wrong way. There we go. Now we'll do that. There we go. Did we get it? Yep, now we did. Awesome. Where's my flathead screwdriver? Oh, convenient, it's over there instead of over here where I need it. I'm gonna go grab it. Let's try this again. There we go. There we go. Camera died on me while I was doing the battery, and I had the 73 warming up and the parts over there that I was painting warming up, so I just thought, well, I'll go on ahead out there and get the pad plowed off, and then we'll come back in here and get this done. This needs to come off here actually first. The flywheel and this tin are warm and they're done. Nice painted, dry, done. They're cured. I wouldn't say they're cured, but they're dry. They should be okay. They're nice and warm, so hopefully I don't have to do anything else with them. Grab my wrench here quick. My impact, my ratchet. Get this guy off of here. There we go. Oh, might need a wrench. Half-inch wrench. Half or 9, I think 9/16. Let's try this guy again. Let's see if he will come off. I was tempted to paint the dipstick tube and also the top part, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to leave them alone. Old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, it ain't broke, so I ain't gonna fix it. Wow, that's tight. I don't want to hit my tin. There we go. Now maybe it'll, well, come loose. Awesome. I guess I could have put that other tin, painted it and put it over there to warm up. I should have done that. I never did paint the tin that I found, the one that goes there around the carburetor. I don't think I'm going to put that one on. I might not. I don't have any tins that go back here, so I don't see a, maybe I do actually have some tins that go back here. We'll see. I think there is one that goes back here behind the motor. Again, I'd have to look for it if there is. I know there is on the Tecumsehs, but I don't know on the Kohlers. There we go. That's off. Flip this around. You can see some of the rust still on this flywheel shroud, on the flywheel. I didn't really worry about it too much because it was going to end up getting struck by the starter anyway, so I just wanted to get what was seen and that was it. You can't really see the gears, so I didn't really worry about them. I was thinking about giving it a saltwater bath, the shrouds, after I was done, but I think I'm just going to leave it alone. The tins, I think I'm just going to leave the engine shrouds, tins, whatever you want to call them, alone. It looks fine, and I'm sure it'll look good on that tractor. Look how nice that came out. They're shiny. They're very shiny. Let's put this guy right here. Cool. Awesome. I want that inside of there, like that. Put it there. And here. Just like that. Now, oh boy, where's my bolts? Let me go grab my bolts. I should have brought them over. All my bolts are in the old shroud still. I never took them out and brought them over. Little 8-horse. Almost looks like Darth Vader. I don't know why, but kind of does, depending on what way you look at it. I think it looks cool. There's these nice shrouds going on this rusty engine. I shouldn't have painted those, and I'm starting to realize that. Because the more I look at it, the more I want to pull everything back apart and just repaint it. I'm looking for my Allen key. Is this it? I don't think it is. Maybe it is. That is. Huh. Weird. I didn't remember setting it there. I think that just went in crooked. Damn it. There. That's better. Yeah, I'd say this tins came out pretty nice. They look awesome. Like I said though, we're not going to paint the whole tractor. I just wanted the tins, they weren't a must-have, but they were just might as well do it because it's a 110 and 110s aren't supposed to have white engines. Nothing wrong with that though. So that. We'll put that bolt in. Doesn't that look like Darth Vader? I don't know why, but it just does. Put this guy here. And I think I'm going to use the coil that came off the engine over there. I think that's, and also the choke arm and everything else. So this one, I guess we'll just put in loose like that. Oh, there's a broken bolt in that one. Should be more than that over here. Apparently there's no more bolts. So one of them that's on here must not have been on that engine. Maybe these. Oh well, it don't matter. Is that it? No. If I find it, we'll throw it on there. It don't matter all that much. It's just the one that's missing over there on that side, but it'll be okay. We're getting scuffs on our engine, damn it. Our engine's starting to get oily. Well, oh well, it's not gonna shine again, I guess. Shouldn't have painted it then. What do you guys think? Should we drop it in the tractor now? Or, that's gonna be our spark plug wire. We need a spark plug, now that I'm thinking about it. Where's the spark plug? Let me grab a spark plug real quick. Got a spark plug, let's put it in. It almost looks like it's been rebuilt. This engine does. What do you guys think? Throw it on Marketplace and say it's rebuilt? See how many people send me a message over it? I'm not going to do that. I'm just kidding. I don't recommend doing that. It does look like it was rebuilt though. And those shrouds do give it a pretty good look. Let's get my socket in there on that plug. Oh, I found one. Found my last bolt I was looking for. There we go. Right there. Now where did I set that? There we go. Awesome. So all the pins are put on, everything is all set and should be ready to go. I'm looking at it right now, I don't see anything missing, all except for this couple things over here, which I'll worry about them in a minute. Let me grab the coil. We're going to take that coil off that's on it now, and we're going to put this coil on, the one that this engine came with, and also the condenser. I also have a choke cable holder for it, so we'll put that on next. There we go. And here we go. There, look at that. That's on there. All set, ready to go. Everything looks like it's where it should be. Not going to put a fuel pump. I don't think it needs it. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. What do you guys think? See anything else that we need to do? other than take this other coil off? I don't think so. Bring you guys over here so you can see what we're going to do. This coil and condenser are still good, but I'm just going to take them off because we don't need to have two coils and condensers on here. Not going to get rid of it, but I'm just going to take it off here and keep it around in case I end up needing another coil off something or for something. I do not remember what this coil came off of. It came off of that 140 that was here. I think that's where this coil came from. And it was already loose. There we go. There, look at that. We got it. So we'll pull that bolt out of there and we'll stick it back here temporarily. We could put that coil here if we wanted to, but I'm not that terribly worried about it. I think it'll be okay. Actually, I don't know. Will it fit right there? I don't know if it will. Should. Hopefully it does. If it doesn't, then maybe we'll consider switching some things around. I don't know if these, yeah, these points on here are okay. We'll use them. Let's go on ahead and drop this engine in the tractor. I'm going to go on ahead and pull the hood off of it and also the grill. And once I do that, we'll set the engine down and see how it does. First time putting the engine in our 110, isn't it? You guys excited? I know you are. You don't have to answer that question. I know you're excited. You're about as excited as I am for this. I might be a little bit more excited. No, the hood was not bolted on. It was just sitting on there along with this. Or this should be, yeah. There we go. Move this out of the way. That can go out of the way. Here. There. Everything else is moved. Let's grab the engine. These little 8 horses have to be about the lightest K-Series Kohler you can get. The 10 and 12 horse are pretty heavy. They are cast iron, though. Keep that in mind. So that does make them a little bit more heavy than they should be, but this engine I'd say is okay. Little guy. There we go. Uh-oh. There we go. Now it's sitting in there. Awesome. First time putting the engine in the 110. I would say, yeah, I'd say that'll work right there where I have it. Same with the condenser. We can test it there real quick and see. So we'll take the bolts out and we'll bolt it on just to, this isn't permanent, this is just temporary. We'll bolt it on and see how it looks, then we'll take them off. When I say temporary, I mean this, putting the hood back on it. It'll just be for now to see how it looks. And I don't know if I quite like that being where it touches the fuel line. Right up like that and around. There. Awesome. You are supposed to have a fuel pump on the 110s, I think, but I don't think it needs it. That, and I don't quite think the 8 horses ran very well when they had pumps. Judging by the way my 8 horse on the round fender ran when I put a pump on it. So we're just going to run it without. Let's see. Ready? Move this 212 back and I'll move you guys back to the stairs. Looks pretty good. I think it's safe to say that girl's got to go. I don't think it looks very good on there anymore. It'll serve its purpose, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. We'll see. I probably will. If I do, I'll probably paint it green. Another thing to look freshly painted on here. I am going to make a headlight bezel for it for everybody who's wondering. I just don't know what I'm going to use yet. I'm probably going to make it out of some of that steel I have around back. I don't know if I'm going to put headlights on it or not. Probably not. But as you guys can see, we've got the engine fitted. I'd actually say it looks pretty good on there. I think that is it for this video today. We pretty much got everything I wanted to in this video done. We got the engine fitted. Now we need to put the bolts in and bolt it down and try firing it up. See how it does. I think this is where I'm going to end this video today. We got the engine fitted in the tractor. Here's something to make all the John Deere guys mad. I liked it and it worked, so I grabbed it. It's a international amp meter. I think it matches the style of the tractor, so I put it on there. I thought it looked good with it. Hopefully here soon I'm going to flip that gear shifter around. It just kind of sucks that that had to happen. I'm going to end up taking it off there and seeing if I can flip it around, and if I can't, then I don't know, we'll see. So I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys sitting around and hanging out with me today in the shop. I'm sure it wasn't very much that was entertaining to you guys, but I do enjoy making these videos, and I find them very fun to make. So bring you guys along and let you see what I'm doing, and if someone wants to build a 110, maybe they'll watch this video, take some of my advice, and watch it and build one. I do recommend it. Building a tractor is fun. It's better than letting it go to parts and scrap. I've had a lot of fun building this tractor. Hopefully in the next video the gear shift will be swapped around. We'll have the fender pan on. We'll have the pedal hooked up. We'll have a gas tank. I did pick a gas tank out, by the way. That'll be hopefully in the next video. We're going to put the gas tank in it, get that mounted up, and get a fuel line ran. Get a battery tray in it, put a battery in it, turn key, fire it up. Oh, we got to put a solenoid in it. We got to wire it all up still. The tractor is not wired. I need to do that next. So I think that is it. So take care.